welcome to, I guess, a half an episode of the R&B podcast.
Yeah,
I guess an episode and a half.
A 0.5.
Yeah, so this would be 60.5. Shout out to our man Black Magic. He came up with this idea. And so we're going to talk about, we were going to put this at the end of 60, but 60 turned into a whole other thing. And so because of that, we felt like it wasn't right to kind of put those two things together.
60 piece missing a biscuit.
We felt, that's an inside joke. Yeah. We felt like it wouldn't be right to put those two things together, so we decided to do a separate video. Just giving you guys an in-depth view of what to expect in Phase 5
I keep looking
of the
here.
MCU.
I gotta look out. Yeah, I keep looking
in the Phase 5 of the MCU. If you haven't seen, San Diego Comic-Con was last weekend, and because of that, Marvel,
crazy.
Yeah, Marvel, aka Mickey Mouse, aka Disney Gods, dropped all the titles, all the announced titles for Phase 5 and the ending titles for Phase 4, and we're going to talk about them in order and try to kind of give you.
They dropped some 6 too. They dropped some 6 too. Yeah, like little sprinkles. They sprinkled. Yeah.
Well, we're going to give you guys kind of an idea of what to expect and maybe an idea of what these movies could
give you
mean.
some brief theories, maybe some something quick. This won't be too long of a video. We say that it's like 2 hours.
It's gonna be an hour.
Yeah, that'd be funny as hell.
It's definitely gonna be an hour. I feel like.
Okay. All right, bet. I'm with it. So, Rick,
first on the list.
What's first on the list, man?
Ant-Man and the Wasp. Quantumania.
Which is something that most of us already knew about. But I'm also super excited for that because I found out MODOK is probably going to be in the movie.
Really? MODOK?
Yeah, MODOK is going to be in the movie.
Why would they throw him in there?
I don't know. They were saying maybe he's the villain to start, but Kang is the...
Yeah, so if you haven't seen from San Diego Comic-Con, they did drop Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. In the poster, you can see Kang in the background while Ant-Man and the Wasp are kind of like in a quantum state. If you haven't seen any of the Ant-Man movies, basically the quantum state is when you shrink so small that you slip through the fabrics of molecules and you end up in the quantum realm where time moves differently and you could even fall into another universe.
Yep.
And so
that's how Scott Lang, our boy Scott, was able to avoid the
snapping.
Well, not saying. I guess he could have.
He might have just not got snapped.
Yeah, he could have just not got snapped.
The thing is, though, but he didn't get snapped. He still was basically gone for the point of
for the entire duration.
Of the snap. Because he was in the quantum realm for 5 years, and it only felt like 5 minutes for him, which is crazy. And the only reason he even basically. The only reason that everybody beat Thanos was because a rat stepped on a button. Basically. If you haven't seen Endgame, check it out. That's literally how he gets reintroduced back into the storyline. Is a rat steps on a button and he pops out of the quantum realm.
But I'm excited to see MODOK. MODOK is always a great character.
Yeah, I don't. If you don't know MODOK, maybe Steve could throw a picture here. He's the big dude, like big head dude in a chair. Usually he's a Hulk villain, right?
Yeah. Spider-Man sometimes.
Okay.
Spider-Man, Iron Man sometimes.
He's more Iron Man. I feel like
he be hating on Iron Man.
Yeah.
He's a Hulk villain, I feel like. Yeah, he be hating on Iron Man. And Iron Man be like, bro, let's just chill out.
Him and the leader?
Yeah, the leader.
The leader is a trash-ass villain.
I'm
think
not gonna
so?
Okay, all right, yeah. We'll talk about
that. We'll talk about
that
cartoon Hulk, he's a trash villain.
Yeah, we'll talk about that another time.
I'm excited for Ant-Man. I know a lot of people are like, kind of like, it's another Ant-Man. I know one of our friends,
this was going to be crazy.
Yeah, one of our friends doesn't like Scott Lang as a character, which I can kind of understand because out of what everybody else has been through at this point, he's been through the least, I feel like, in terms of like people dying, his life going to shit. Like the most
because his life was already pretty shitty leading up to that.
The most he did was steal from the company he used to work for because they were stealing legally from their workers, and because of that he couldn't raise his daughter.
Right.
That only shaved off like 3 years of.
But the thing is, I think the reason the MCU went with Scott Lang is
Hank Pym is garbage.
Hank Pym is that's exactly what I was about to say. He's a nasty individual. I'm glad
he's a woman beater.
Yeah, he's a woman beater. One of the first times in comics that they showed some shit like that. I don't know what
he
made the writer put that in there.
He used to beat on OG Wasp. Yeah. Yeah,
and so
Scott Lang is the better.
Yeah. So Scott Lang is. I'd rather have that, or we would have no Ant-Man at all.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So that's fair.
Yeah, so I'm fine with Scott Lang. I also like the dude that played Paul Rudd.
Yeah, Paul Rudd is a great actor. I could see Scott Lang just not being a good character.
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
But that comes out when? May of?
Hold on, I gotta look. Oh my god, I can't read that. February of 23.
February 23.
Yeah.
So that'll start off. That'll be the first movie of Phase 5, which is crazy that Ant-Man is bringing us round circle for.
But
Phase 5.
I think it's gonna be a very crazy movie. I feel like they are gonna be bragging with MODOK. I feel like Kang is gonna do his dirt.
He'll come in the end.
They did at the Comic-Con drop a snippet that somebody leaked, and apparently Ant-Man was like, "Well, I'm an Avenger." And Kang was like, "Have I killed you before?" That was at the...
Wait, so is it... Well, I
leak.
guess in Loki, if you haven't seen Loki, that's where Kang was introduced.
Yeah.
Kang the Conqueror. He was introduced as a character who knows...
Shout out to Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, he was introduced as a character who knows a lot about the multiverse. And...
The one above all.
Yeah, and so because of that, he's fine with knowing that his existence permeates everything. So there is a Kang...
No matter what, in every situation.
In every situation, there's a Kang, which makes him the anti-America Chavez. Which maybe that might be some.
Oh, that could be a play.
He's like, I've never killed you.
Yeah.
He's like, there's only one of me. You already know how he gonna be like. He was like,
well, I gotta add you to the list, little short. Y'all thought Wanda was bad. How much? Imagine Jonathan Major just
uppercuts a 14-year-old. No, that's crazy.
Oh no, he started.
But I am interested to see how much of the multiverse he'll relay. And how much of it will play a factor in the story. Because if he talks about different Ant-Man and different possibilities of Ant-Man and...
Because, I mean, him just saying that alone. Imagine you, like, seeing a nigga for the first time and he like, I've packed you before. I'd be like... start getting mad. What did he say? Start getting mad. But
which me did he kill?
Yeah, I'm super
Black
excited.
Me?
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Spanish me?
That would be a Scott Lang thing. Was I taller? And then start getting into shit.
You killed 6 foot me. God damn it, that should have been me.
You're living my dream. Just start fighting.
But no, I feel like that movie would be good. And then right after that is gonna be
Secret Invasion.
Secret Invasion.
Yep, Secret Invasion.
Which usually speaks on in the comics about Skrulls. Which I'm not sure if that'll be the same because Skrulls are good guys.
They're supposed to be. We don't know.
But there could be evil Skrulls.
Yeah, it could be evil Skrulls. They already started shooting for that, which is awesome.
Oh, yeah. They got Emilia Clarke. If you haven't seen Game of Thrones, Daenerys,
Khaleesi, even though she got packed at the end.
Yeah, she did.
Sorry for spoilers.
By her nephew lover.
Shout out George R. R. Martin, a weird nigga.
He loves incest.
He good at writing stories. Really? Some of his interests is nuts though.
Incest and blonde people.
Yeah, and blonde people.
He weird, ain't
he? Yeah.
He might be a little Hitlerish.
You think he's Hitlerish? That's another. We'll talk about that. That's another conversation. We'll get into that.
Secret Invasions.
Yep,
so imagine if there were people who could shapeshift and become other people, and then just blend in.
It's rumor, which they kind of played into, and I forgot what movie that was. When
Spider-Man? Far From Home?
No, when Fury and them got snapped. So that was in...
Oh, that was... Fury and them got snapped in Infinity War.
Right. But did they showed it in a different movie, or was it that movie they showed?
They showed it at the end of Captain Marvel. Because it introduced...
Right, okay,
it introduced him using the beeper.
Right, so...
And he was like...
In that, they showed that he was... That at least that version of Fury was a Skrull.
Well, the one who got snapped was a Skrull?
Yes. Because remember him and the white girl, from How I Met Your Mother, but that's not her name. Damn!
I was about to call her Robin. I know her name, though.
Yeah. She's a very important character. We just drawing a blank at the moment.
Like, I know her name.
They turned into Skrulls. Yeah, Hill. Yeah, Maria Hill. Yeah,
there it is.
They turned into Skrulls and then started chatting.
feminist.
She's not around a lot, though.
Yeah, she's not.
She's not around a whole lot.
I thought we shouldn't do that.
Yeah, we should have. I apologize, especially because she's from How I Met Your Mother, and that was a good character.
R.I.P. Bob Saget.
Oh yeah, he was the voice. Oh yeah, he's getting bread. Wow, he's going crazy. Yeah. So they turned into Skrulls. They was chatting, and then I believe that's when they got snapped or something like that.
But then how did that Skrull have the beeper?
I feel like I'm mixing.
You're
movies.
mixing movies. Them being Skrulls was in Spider-Man with Mysterio,
okay, right.
Which is why.
So that wasn't during
which
the
is
snap.
why Fury was moving so weirdly.
Right. Okay. So so I mixed.
So sloppy.
Yeah, I mixed those up.
He let Ned's you had to take out Ned.
With the
he
shit.
was moving not like Fury because it wasn't.
And the point I'm trying to get to is that some people is rumored that Fury wasn't around for a lot of things. The real Fury.
Yeah.
And he was quote unquote on a ship.
Space by that
in space
running
somewhere.
sword.
Running sword.
That's such a stupid name.
But they might make it nice now because they got Fury up there. They might.
It's only
make it
nice
happen.
in comparison to Shield, but the fact that there's Shield and sword is ass.
Yeah.
Because then what's the next one? Armor.
That's like
helmet.
That's further out.
Warrior.
That's how they introduce Nova. He's just he's the helmet. He's just out.
It's sword, shield, and warrior.
Yeah,
and then together they become Voltron. That sounds ass, don't it?
Yeah, maybe we should just stop the MCU where it's at if that's where we're headed. No, but yeah, so it's rumored that not rumored because Nick Fury is actually going to be in Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
Him, Emilia Clarke, and Maria Hill and some other people are going to be trying to figure that situation out. I'm also excited about that. That's going to be a Disney Plus show.
Yeah, it should.
That's.
I can imagine them doing Secret Invasion in a movie.
Yeah,
because it's just going to be about, at least from our understanding, possible understanding
from the comics, right?
Skrulls are going to be basically like, they might not be evil, but someone in power might find out that Skrulls are in positions of power, probably placed there by Fury,
right? To
and make things go his way.
Yeah, he gonna have to figure that part out.
Yeah.
And especially if some of them is evil too.
Unless there's also a alien entity that can shapeshift. And now
that's framing them?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Shapeshifters framing shapeshifters would be crazy.
Ooh. Imagine
triple agents.
This probably gonna cost a lot of money, but imagine like two Skrulls beefing and they keep turning into different heroes and shit. That'd be fire.
What would be the point of turning into heroes unless they can mimic the abilities?
Oh yeah, I guess it wouldn't matter.
Unless they can. I'm not sure what Skrulls can.
You could be trying to confuse somebody.
Yeah, it could.
You could be trying, like, if we keep switching, then the person that we're trying to convince will be confused. Whatever. I just think that'd be a cool scene to see during the fight. It would cost a lot of money for a Disney Plus show, though.
They did the same thing for Loki in the one Thor movie where he became Chris Evans.
They did. They did. They did do that. So it's not impossible, and Disney and Marvel got the bread, so don't matter. They can just call anybody and have them pull up. Next.
Wait, when does that come out?
I don't think they said it.
It says like summer of like
Spring 2023.
Spring 2023, right?
Yes. Yeah, spring
and
2023.
Then right after that is what?
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
So Guardians of the Galaxy 3, people think it's going to be a flop. People think that the Guardians have had 2 good movies and that the odds of them having a third one is very low.
Well, I think I haven't really seen that too much. I've seen more people just being sad about it.
That it's going to be the end.
Yeah, that is going to be because again, like at Comic-Con, we didn't see it, but people leak shit.
Yeah.
They showed a piece of what the movie was going to be in the movie, a piece of the teaser trailer. And it showed like Rocket as a baby and different. So people were like sad. And then at the panel, I forgot Star-Lord. I forgot his name. Chris Pratt, Star-Lord, and a couple other people. They were crying.
This is
gonna be. And then James Gunn, he said this is it for Guardians of the Galaxy. So I think more than anything,
is a little sad.
Yeah, more than anything, I think people are gonna be more sad. Now, if we get into the folks that are like, "Oh, this is garbage," then don't come to the movie, man. I'm kind of getting tired of people like that.
If this is gonna be the last Guardians movie, I can't see it being bad, but if you want it to be the greatest thing you've ever
it's
seen,
not. It's probably not gonna
move
be
out the
that.
way.
Yeah. Because that's not what Marvel is anymore. It's just a spectacle.
Yeah.
It's like Marvel is like the superhero version of wrestling at this point. It's just a spectacle.
It's a little better than that.
Well, not. I mean,
I feel like people are expecting some Shakespearean arc because
and you're
of
not
Infinity War.
Yeah, you're not getting that.
We might not get that until like 2 years out.
Yeah, like
like they had to build to get to Endgame and Infinity War.
And I think that's what people be forgetting.
Infinity War and Endgame. Yeah, it's like
you know how much mud we had to slide through.
Yeah, that took 5 years
to get to the good shit.
Yeah, nah.
Like Marvel ain't really start hitting until really like
Iron Man. Iron Man was a hit.
But I mean, like really hitting home.
Iron Man was a hit. Captain America for some people was a hit. I have it on my mid-tier list. You like it?
I have it a little high. Well, no, I had it mid-tier. It's mid-tier. It's just some people saying it was dog shit, and I don't believe that.
It wasn't dog shit, but if you call Thor dog shit, then you gotta call that movie dog shit. Thor 1. If you call Thor 1 dog shit, that movie is on par with Thor 1 in terms of story and just action. There was a montage in that movie.
In Thor 1?
And no, in Captain America.
Yeah, but I mean...
It was a montage of him doing Captain America things. Why would they montage that? Because he doesn't do anything else Captain America in that movie until the very end at the train.
He doesn't, no.
But they montaged all the battles.
Yep.
All the times
he did, yeah. They montage the good
only
parts.
thing they showed was him at the like the U.S. like whatever patriotic show that they do to gather morale.
Right. Yeah.
In the suit and the shield.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't want to be a symbol. I want to actually be out
here.
And they're like, well, you're Captain America. That's what you are. You're a symbol. And then he said, fuck that, and he went out there and was with the soldiers on the train.
Yeah.
Other than that, no other action happened in that movie. There was a chase scene when he got the serum put into his body.
I guess I like historical. Well, it's not. I guess it's still fiction, but I like historical shit. Mm-hmm. Thor to me was just a Victorian nigga getting dropped off.
It was a little further back than Victorian. That's
further back. My bad. He's a Viking nigga that got dropped off.
Medieval-ish.
Yeah, medieval Viking nigga got dropped off in the middle of Earth in 20 whatever year that was.
2012.
Yeah, 2012.
Crazy.
I just wasn't feeling it.
I guess
and then Dark World, we're not gonna get into that. But
Guardians 3, I'm just hoping that they introduce Nova. If you've seen the Spider-Man show that was on Disney XD, you know he was rolling with Tigress, a young Luke Cage, a young Iron Fist, and Nova. Nova was the one in the helmet. If you've seen Guardians, you know that the Nova Corps does exist. They were protecting the planet that Star-Lord and them had their final battle on when they were holding hands to divvy up the Power Stone, which we're not going to get into that. It was a good movie, though, but we're not getting into the power of friendship.
We are Groot.
Yeah. We're not getting into the power of friendship and the fact that just because he was half God, that is really only a God on a certain planet, he survived that. But...
well, have God and the power of friendship, you probably should catch it.
Gross. It's not an anime. But yeah, so the Nova Corps exists, and they did have like the ring around the planet to protect it. And basically in the comics, they take all that power, bestow it into one object, which is the Nova helmet, and then they bestow it upon the last Nova Corps member to survive. And then he comes to Earth, has a kid, and then his kid finds it after he dies. And he becomes Nova, which is the last Nova Corps member.
So you think they're going to do that the same way?
No, I think it'll be different. I think if they do it, I think that this movie will introduce the helmet of in existence. Like if we see the planet die and then the Nova Corps energy be put into an object, and then I could see it ending up in the Guardians' possession. Okay. Or Rocket stealing it, not knowing what it is, and then it may be in the chaos, ending up back on Earth, and then Nova finds it. Well, Nova finds it.
Some kid,
Yeah, I can see that being dope.
That'd be dope.
But he just won't be an alien.
Imagine like it just crash landed on Earth in some neighborhood. and some bonehead kid walk up. He like, oh, cool, a helmet. And he put it on. Actually, Marvel, make it happen. I want to see that. Make that the end credit scene, man.
It might be dope.
I want to see that.
That's what I'm really hoping for Volume 3. Other than that, it could be whatever it wants to be, and I'll watch it.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be dope. I think they're gonna tie up a lot of loose ends about Rocket and Peter Quill and all of them. I want to see what they do with the Gamora thing. I hope. I hope Star-Lord and Gamora get some type of...
Well, that's not really Gamora. That's alternate timeline Gamora that's staying.
So, damn. So, well, Petey boy, I guess...
He has to get this girl to fall in love with him again.
And it was difficult. It wasn't easy the first time.
And now he has to get the gift.
He ain't got to find her and get her to fall. Yeah, he got to find her and get her to... So, I mean, I'm hoping he gets... Oh, that was a laugh. Okay,
mixed with the call.
I'm hoping he gets some type of closure on that, but or they could just be real nasty with it and just pack all of them.
That would be crazy.
That
comes out what, May?
Let's make sure. Yep, May 5th, 23.
And we're throwing these up obviously so you guys can.
Yeah, I'm just reading it on here. You guys can see it. Yeah.
I don't know where Steve puts it. But yeah, and so that'll be good. Yep. And then that transitions into the Marvels. No, Echo.
Yep.
So Echo, if you haven't seen the Hawkeye show on Disney Plus,
which is a good show. It
was a decent show. It wasn't bad. It wasn't amazing. I would definitely say watch it if you like Marvel.
Yeah,
stuff,
if you like Marvel stuff, check it out. Yeah.
But
some nice little sprinkles in there too, which that's where Echo was.
Yeah. So Echo was the villain from that show that they then decided to make a character, which makes sense because she was putting hands and feet.
Oh yeah, she was bracket. Yeah, she was bracket.
Like on Hawkeye, on Hawkeye Jr., on Black Widow Jr.,
Haley Steinfeld, and I forgot
other girl name who plays
Florence Pugh.
Yeah, who plays Natasha, Widow's
little sister. Yeah, Yelena. Yeah.
And so she put hands and feet on everybody. She's called Echo because she's deaf. And I'll be interested. I guess it'll be like
it'll just be nice.
Reverse Daredevil.
Basically, yeah. That's. But you're right. You're not wrong. That is what it is. That's exactly what it is. Reverse Daredevil. Also, they announced that Daredevil and Kingpin will be in Echo.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
both of them.
Both of them will be in it.
If they don't beef on site, then I don't want it.
Because it's her show, they probably
Matt
not
can't be around Kingpin. They better not have a scene where they see each other and like this boy Matt don't break his cane over his knee and just start trying to poke this dude
especially, and we'll get to it later on, especially if he's like an alternate version. Yeah. Let's have a backstory of them just fucking hating each other. And then that's the trenches. Yeah. It don't have to be exactly from the other stuff, but
I'm not sure.
Just some type of backstory.
Do you think Daredevil that they've been introducing is gonna have the same like story that from the Netflix one?
I think he's gonna be generally similar. Okay. I think the biggest difference between those two is gonna be his glasses got red tint in them.
I thought he had red glasses in
Not that I thought they was all black.
No, he had red glasses in No Way Home.
No. I mean, from the Netflix one.
Oh.
Yeah, from the Netflix one to this one that they've been showing, I think the only difference is going to be, like, the red tint.
I want Daredevil glasses.
You want Daredevil glasses?
I think I'm going to buy a pair.
I like it. You can rock those.
I think I'm going to buy a pair. Just the Matt Murdock.
You gotta do a box opening when you get
These are the glasses I got because of a blind guy. It doesn't make sense aesthetically, no, because he doesn't care about aesthetics because he's blind. But look at me.
I do because I can see. And
because I look fucking dope.
And then it's gotta transition into you dressed up as Daredevil, where you gotta.
Should I be like the black Daredevil with the kind of like do-rag?
That one, that's less expensive. So yes, that one.
Or I could just dress up as Matt Murdock.
Oh yeah,
suit with a cane.
That's a crazy TikTok. Rick TikTok's coming soon. That's a crazy TikTok.
But that'll be good.
Yeah, no, that'll be dope.
And that comes out.
That comes out in summer of
2023.
Yeah, summer of 2023.
If you look at the timeline, all the movies are on the top. Mm-hmm. All the shows are, I think, on the bottom. Except maybe Miss Marvel might be a movie.
Miss Marvel's a movie. Yeah.
Okay, so.
Or the Marvels is a movie, yeah.
Yeah, so That's not necessarily true.
Echo is going to be a show.
Yeah.
A Disney Plus
I think
show.
all the shows are on the bottom, but there is one movie on the bottom.
The Marvels is on the bottom. Agatha is at the top.
Well, yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm wrong.
And I think that's gonna be a show.
I'm wrong. Don't even just look at the thing.
We'll follow. We following it. We follow.
So after
I think they just going based off what's dropping.
Yeah, what's dropping.
Yeah, I think that's what. So after Echo
is Blade?
No, Loki season 2.
Loki. Oh yeah, Loki
Loki
season 2.
Yeah.
So after Kang now exists.
Mm-hmm.
Ant-Man and Wasp are dealing with them in the quantum mania.
Kang probably gonna put hands and feet on.
Yeah, so Loki is female Loki is the reason why Kang is even as he is now. Because he said, if you kill me, you're start
unleashing
something.
some shit.
Yeah, you're gonna start something that you.
But
really
you'll
don't
get
want
revenge.
To start. Yeah.
And, one more real quick before we get into it. Jonathan Major is so fucking good. And he's a rookie. He just started acting for
Lovecraft. Oh my god, was a good show before they canceled it.
Yeah.
I loved him in what's
better than Stranger
Things. Is that Harder They Fall? Was the Netflix cowboy joint?
Yes. Yeah.
He was great in that.
Yeah. And his performance, and he's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And his performance in Loki was just so fucking captivating. That nigga's amazing. Well, he was like, "You're selfish."
Because he was a problem, and he knew he was a problem, and he knew no matter what he did, things would end up how he wanted them to end up.
Right.
Because he could see, he's seen it.
Yeah, he know how it's gonna go. He already knew how it was gonna go. But
you know how much shit you would talk if you knew what was gonna happen and it was exactly what you wanted to happen.
But even the point where he was like, "I don't know what's gonna happen next." And then he sat back. I was like, "This nigga,
that's what he wanted,
bro. This nigga's. I'm talking about his acting.
Yeah, no,
this nigga is great.
I'm just saying he was like that because that's what he wanted. At that point, he wanted to not know what was going to happen next.
Because that make it more exciting.
Yeah, he wanted to rock.
Yeah.
And that's a nasty villain.
But listen, imagine for an unexplainable amount of time, you've known what's gonna happen next for like this whole period of time. Let's just say a million years, and for the first time in a million years, you don't know what's about to fucking happen. That's gotta be like exciting. Yeah, that's gotta be exhilarating. Like, oh shit, like is this bitch gonna stab me? Like oh shit, that's like a show that you've seen over and over and over again, and then you're watching an episode and you're like, that didn't happen last time. Oh shit.
The timeline.
That would be a crazy show. A show that if you watch it again is different. That'd be funny. That'd be
impossible to do.
It'd be impossible. You had to continuously be going back onto Netflix and changing your shit. Oh, the uploads would be crazy.
That'd be a lot of work.
Yeah, but no, I'm excited for Loki season 2. Season 1 ended with Loki showing back up at the TVA. They didn't know who the fuck he was. And after he had been working with
so much character development, because that's the Loki who didn't die, but who tried to dip with the Power Stone. After they stole it and brought it back.
That's
and
that
so
Loki.
This is a Loki with none of the character development that the Loki had that died to Thanos.
Which Loki got his own.
But then he got basically the same character development in a shorter amount of time with the most amount of shit happening.
Because to be real with Loki, it's only been like 2 weeks. Even when we get to season 2, it's still only been 2 weeks. So really, Loki been in the trenches the most.
He made friends, they died. He made new friends, they died. He made friends of the friends that died, and they died.
Even on top of that, though, this Loki, just 2 weeks ago, was bracking the Avengers, getting slammed and shit by Hulk.
And it's just in the endless time.
Yeah, now he's in endless time.
Where they collect Infinity Stones like candy. He figured out that he met a female version of him who he kind of want to pipe, which is kind of conceited in a way. A little narcissistic. Did he do that? I feel like a lot of people smash a female version.
If she bad,
because it's you, but it's not. She don't got. What's that face? She don't got to be bad.
Nah, I was just like, that's crazy. I was like, if she bad, I was like, that's nuts. Just to myself, I was like, that's disgusting.
She would have all of your interests.
Well, that's not true, because Loki and Sylvie wasn't really.
I was saying in our hypothetical.
Oh,
in that situation, they were two different people who just so happened to be Lokis.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That would be cool too, though. Like just like it is you from a different.
Stefina?
Oh, well, I don't want to pipe if her name is just
if her name is Stefina,
yeah, I'm good.
Keeper.
Because obviously the universe you from is into stupid shit. Right? Like
Steven Stefan.
Stefan. Oh, what's that shit you used to say? Stephenson.
Yeah,
Stephenson. I'm like, yeah, shorty, you're good, man. I'm alright. Would you pipe? Yeah, comment down below. Would you have sexual relations with? I feel like that's so nasty
to tell him to comment that down below.
Just comment down below.
Think about it in your mind, and if it's interesting enough, right?
No. We want to know. Comment down below. Would you have sexual relations with the alternate version of yourself from a different universe, who may or may not be similar to you? They may look like you, and I guess that's up to your preference. I guess how you want them to look.
If you're into you,
yeah. If you're really into you, but they don't have to look like you. It's just, but it is in fact an alternate version of you. Would you have sexual relations with them? Let us know in the comments down below.
I feel like a lot of people are gonna say yes.
You think some people?
Because I'd say yes.
Yeah,
and I'm kind of average.
Because I don't. Is that? But you remember when they was talking? Is that kind of incesty a little bit?
It is. It's like your twin.
Yeah.
You're not having a kid.
No. I guess if ain't nobody go no, I guess it don't matter.
If nobody's blasting it on Fox News, it don't matter. You gonna do whatever.
If it's just between
you and the multiverse.
Oh man! Imagine you do that and like
what happens in the multiverse stays in the multiverse.
Imagine like you're in the act of doing it with your alternate self, and then like a god like timeline person's like, come on guys, he just pop out like guys. You know you can't do shit like that. Like I don't even know why.
Watcher comes down.
Yeah, why he's like, guys,
I'm not watching.
Yeah, just stop. He's not like, just stop. Put your clothes on and just stop. I'm not doing this.
That was the best part.
Like, bro, come on, man. Like, nah, just stop, man.
But what's after Loki then? Wait, when does Loki come out?
Loki comes out the summer too. Damn, the summer gonna be hot. Summer 23 gonna be hot as hell.
Probably literally because
damn, literally and figuratively. Damn. Oh, before we move on though, what are you expecting from Loki season 2?
It's definitely got to get into.
They've been real hush about it too.
Yeah, it's got to get into Kang. He got to be looking.
Get more into it.
You got to be looking for him.
Because I mean, really, I think majority of this stuff gonna have Kang influence.
Yeah, because at this point he's unleashed. Him and a version of him have unleashed something across the timelines that they should have never did, and this Loki now isn't going to be all right with that.
Yeah.
So they got to be looking for him.
Yeah.
And they might find him, but it might not be the him that they need.
That they look at, that they need. Yeah, it's just probably going to be one that's power hungry, like the rest of them are.
Imagine you nasty across all versions of yourself.
Ain't he? Frank. He's Franklin, ain't he? Or he's sometimes Franklin's son, or some shit like Franklin. That. Sometimes he's Franklin.
Yeah, sometimes he's not. But that's getting into a whole different mess. He's talking about some.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
I don't
know
why he brought that up with
I'm
the
sorry.
backstory.
My bad. I'm just so amped because this is, and we said this like a year ago on RMP. It's just seeing all of this shit come to fruition is just so, it warms my nerdy little heart, and I get to thinking. And my mind started racing, but that's what we do these videos for. After Loki, we got the Marvels.
All right, I'm actually, with how Miss Marvel ended, spoilers if you haven't seen it, spoilers. Skip ahead like 20 minutes and it'll be unspoiled. But with how Miss Marvel ended, with her basically swapping places with Captain Marvel, and now Miss Marvel is somewhere else in the universe, dealing with whatever the most powerful Avenger was dealing with what little power set that she has and what little practice she has with it.
She only been a hero for like a couple weeks.
Yeah. And
which she's done really well.
Yeah, no, and her power set's kind of unique. Yeah. It's different than what I thought. And so for people who didn't know, Miss Marvel in the comics usually has the ability to shapeshift into people. And so that's what people thought the ending was to Miss Marvel. If you've seen it, that's not what it was. If you've seen her abilities, there's a lot of spatial manipulation with them, and so because of that, she actually swapped places with Captain Marvel. That was actually Captain Marvel.
Yep.
And so wherever Captain Marvel was at that point, that's where Miss Marvel is right now. Mm-hmm. And so she just got dropped into potentially a war zone.
I will say this, though. It didn't look like Captain Marvel was bracken. She didn't look like... It's different if she would have popped up and she was like bleeding or had like scratches or something like that.
I don't know. She popped up in that closet. She fell through the closet and like she came up like quick and she was like, where the hell am I?
Yeah, but like when you see her though, she don't look like like she was in a beef.
But think about it like that. What do you expect Captain Marvel beefing to be like?
Oh yeah, she not gonna be much. She not Captain America.
Nah,
she not gonna be muddy or nothing.
Spray and pray. She going across like this. She damn near hitting the outcast.
Andre 3K. He is a superhero. Andre 3K.
No, she's not doing a lot. She's not doing a lot. It's basically.
Oh, that'd be so fire.
It's just quick.
Somebody do that. If we don't do it, somebody do that. Make Andre 3K.
I think they did it with Iron Man, where he has like his repulsors out, and then like
they did. They made an album cover like that. Yeah, that's fire. But I don't know. Hopefully, our girl Kamala ain't it, because I watched Miss Marvel all the way through. I grew a little bit of an attachment to Kamala. She's a good character. I didn't know much about her before. I seen bits and pieces of her, but now I know more about her. They delved into her history and her family history and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. All that is awesome. So hopefully she's not too much in the trenches when we go see her.
I don't think, obviously, I don't think she's going to be too hurt, but she's going to be in some
It's going to be a problem.
Quick.
But I mean...
it's supposed to be who? It's supposed to be Miss Marvel, so it's going to be Blue Marvel. From
Monica
WandaVision,
Rambeau.
Yeah, the black woman from WandaVision, the daughter of...
Captain Marvel's best friend. And
the Captain Marvel from the alternate universe from Doctor Strange. The black woman.
Yeah.
So her daughter.
Captain Marvel, of course. And then Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan.
Yeah, so them two, the two Marvels... are gonna have to find the other Marvel, wherever she's
basically wherever she's.
And I don't know how I don't know how Blue Marvel gets thrown into the mix. Like
maybe because Captain Marvel ain't been on Earth, so
you think Blue Marvel could like sense her appearing?
Oh, I wasn't even thinking that. I was just thinking maybe she just see her like type shit like.
Yeah, but what are the odds that they run into each other?
Movie magic.
I was just saying.
Shorty could fly. Like she could fly somewhere.
Yeah, maybe someone. I could see that. Like the news catches Miss Marvel in.
Yeah, and then Monica like, watching the news.
Is Captain Marvel back? And then she's like, my mother's best friend is back. After
and she didn't come
years.
see me. It could be a beef type thing. Not beef, but she could be like, damn, like you came back in time.
Yeah, you wasn't even here for my mother's funeral.
Right, and then Captain Marvel was just like,
your mother's dead.
Oh, that'd be nuts. That'd be nuts if she. No, that'd be.
That's how she would have said it too.
Oh, that'd be nuts. Because
you know how she go. Your mother's dead.
Oh, that'd be nuts.
I know your mother.
Oh, we'll fuck her at that point.
Well, she wouldn't know who she
turn
is
the movie
because she hasn't seen her. And remember, because at the end of the movie,
she was a kid.
Yeah, and we don't know what she did during the snap, but we don't know if she visited them after she came back after 40 years.
Right. So, and she was a kid when she last quote unquote
Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel doesn't age, so
yeah. So she okay.
That'd be a little weird
for her to just recognize her, like little shorty from from up the block. Oh shit, you grew up.
It's like that's usually what people do now. Oh, people age still.
Hit her with you kind of bad. I ain't gonna lie.
That's gross. You're moving delirious. That's like some. That's some nasty shit.
Oh my god.
That's some real nasty shit.
Oh man.
That's some gross
oh no.
Like grooming type.
It's not even type, that is grooming.
That's like Drake and Billy Bobby. Yeah, see? You made that joke. Now you gotta live with it.
Now I feel disgusted.
But yeah, so that'll be an interesting movie. So three Marvels on screen.
Yep. 3
Marvels in a Marvel movie. That's Marvels.
And I haven't even I believe I heard some stuff about it, but not nothing too extensive. Mm-hmm. But obviously, guys, we're gonna talk about it some more. I keep looking here. I don't know why.
Yeah, you gotta look at the camera.
At some point, guys, we're gonna talk more about it. But
that comes out when?
That comes out July 25th. It looked like 2023.
Yeah. All the movies have dates. All the shows have like quarters, basically, or seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah. None of the shows have dates, which makes sense.
Yeah, and some of them still shooting, I believe. Mm-hmm. I think the Marvel's still shooting. I feel like.
But I think for the shows, they just don't give dates until they're in that season.
Okay.
And so after that is Blade.
Yes.
My brother.
Mahershala Ali. Yes, sir. What, Cottonmouth?
the most fire villain in Luke Cage that they killed very early. But his sister was also a fire villain. But in a different sense. She was just a problem.
Yeah.
But it'll be great if Blade ever meets Luke Cage.
That's what I'm saying. I really want them to do that, bro.
Cottonmouth?
Yeah, he like, or what if like Luke just automatically on shit with him,
and then he throws a punch,
and Blade like, excuse me,
yeah,
he on the excuse me, get on the ground. What's your problem? Who's this? Blade like, who's this kid?
Yeah.
Like, what's
he got
the
the sword
problem?
to Luke Cage's neck, and he draws blood. He's like, how are you cutting me?
He like, oh, this. I was gonna say something from Game of Thrones. I was like, this Valerian Steel, baby. I was around back then. I know what it is.
It's that dragon slave.
Yeah, this that. Yeah, come on, man. He like.
But I'm super excited to see Blade. We haven't seen a Blade since obviously
like 505.
Yeah, since like 2005.
Yeah, around there.
Where Blade 3, where Ryan Reynolds played Deadpool without being Deadpool. His character was basically Deadpool.
That nigga's always Deadpool.
Yeah,
he's literally the multiverse of Deadpool.
and so
wow, man.
And so seeing Blade, even if it's not as Wesley Snipes, because obviously you age out. Like there's comic books where you stay young forever.
Right.
But seeing Mahershala as Blade is the greatest thing in the world.
You could argue he looked more. You could argue he looked more like Blade.
It's not an argument.
Yeah.
I feel like Blade looked more like him before Wesley became Blade, and then
people
making Blade
look like that.
Wesley.
Right.
But then pre-Blade was more like how Mahershala bald, dark skin, shades, with the business, with the biznu.
I would like to see.
I hope he's as jokestery as Wesley Snipes, because I feel like Wesley brought that to Blade when that wasn't how Blade was.
Right.
Like Blade was. I never felt like Blade was jokey.
Mahershala gonna be he in the trenches, man.
Yeah, he gonna be a problem. He gonna be no doubt. Like, it's gonna be funny because of how no nonsense.
They're like,
he is.
Blade, why you don't never smile? He like, cause ain't shit funny, man. And then cause ain't a goddamn thing funny, man. And then just keep it moving. I would like to see Wesley Snipes as a vampire though, and get packed up. I would like to see that. Just it don't gotta be nothing crazy. Just something. Just fan service.
He pops up. He like, I used to love the daylight.
And Blade like
why you become a vampire?
He like, you look mad familiar for some reason. They just pack him up.
He just be like, pay your taxes.
Oh, that's nuts. That's nuts.
Any last words? Nuts. Pay your taxes, kids.
The fan service, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Wesley do it. He got shit to pay anyway. He'll sign up.
The IRS?
Yeah. He'll definitely sign up.
The bill collectors, the debt collectors.
Yeah, all that. He got
the collectors.
Yeah. He got shit to pay. He go do it. If you call Wesley Snipes, or again, because we doing multiversal shit.
What if it's Sticky Fingers? People don't remember what Sticky Fingers did do a Blade series. The rapper, Sticky Fingers.
Who is that? I don't know who that is.
He was bald, light-skinned dude. Sticky Fingers. Yeah, we'll look it up.
Yeah, we'll look it up. Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, he did a Blade series. It was a
TV
show.
Okay.
Live action. It was actually, I heard it was decent.
We did talk about that. I never seen it though. We did talk about that before. That would be cool too. Again, fan service. We doing multiverse shit. You could have Wesley Snipes be a Blade that is sickly now.
My question is though, Steve, is where do you think they're gonna rank vampires on Marvel's like strength scale? Like how strong are they gonna make fodder vampires? And how strong are they gonna make big bad vampires? Like, are they gonna give them magical abilities when they get older? Like the older a vampire gets, the stronger and more mystically, like magically in depth they are? or is it just they get stronger as they get older? So you got vampires with super strength and like basically like disappearing type speed. Or
I think
are they gonna be like as strong as like a alien, like a Thanos soldier?
I think it'll be slightly based on the age. Like the older you are, the stronger and faster shit you get. But also, I think it'll be based off like you gotta actually put a little work into. Like you can't just
be
you'll be faster and stronger than like a human or like an average individual.
No, you gotta put in the work,
but
plus
like
be older.
Yeah, so that way you can have cannon fodder vampires because everybody not gonna be grinding.
But how strong do you think the cannon fodder? Are you think they're gonna be Chitaurian like level, like the Thanos foot soldiers?
I think, yeah, I think that super soldier level. I think
super soldier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it be a super soldier.
Yeah,
level.
yeah, I think around there.
But imagine how nice Blade got to be to take on multiple super soldier level niggas at once.
He's Blade, Rick.
He's Blade, yeah.
Listen. We talk about Iron Man all the time.
Blade is
none of this shit.
Blade is him.
None of this shit would be happening
if it wasn't
without
the
bread that Blade
movies, the two good ones and the terrible last one. None of this would exist.
But it was terrible. Niggas still watched it though. It made a lot of money though.
After Blade 1 and 2, you couldn't not watch them.
Yeah,
it was Blade 2 was a really good movie. He power bombed a vampire, had that nigga fully upside down, and was like.
I think Mahershala gonna be more finesse beefer.
Oh no, he's gonna be
he's gonna be a super finesse beefer,
like kung fu martial arts,
we might actually get the Luke Cage scene where he flips that nigga, and he's like, bro, like who's man?
No, he's gonna flow like water.
Yeah, I'm like,
he's gonna do some.
What's wrong with him?
And then like a nigga, the nigga's like,
because realistically, being brute force with vampires probably ain't gonna work out for you. You gotta.
Well, as a vampire himself.
He a vampire himself, so it don't matter.
And he's technically stronger because he's a daywalker.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, I'm excited. Blade gonna be crazy.
Just being called a daywalker, Justin.
Yeah,
that's goat. Like it's like
I don't know what storyline they gonna go with, but it doesn't really matter, man. It doesn't matter. Oh.
He can team up with Spider-Man for all I care. Because they did that in the animated series. With Morbius.
Tom Holland. Nah.
It's Morbid time. It's Morbid time. That nigga Blade just got there. He's like, I gotta put you away.
It was a meme of Kevin Feige looking like the character that said it. And I can't remember what movie or show it was from, but he was like, it was him talking to Sony. Mm-hmm. He's like, just give us the keys. Let us fix this.
Talking about Morbius?
Yeah, he was just talking about the Sony verse in general. He was just like,
give us... Isn't bad. Everything
Venom's not terrible.
If they do Craven terribly, kill the Sonyverse.
But why is Craven getting his own movie in the first place, to be real?
Craven's a fun character. In the animated series, he's actually like really good.
And he does become a hero in the comics for a minute.
Yeah. And they got the dude from Kick-Ass who played Quicksilver.
Yeah,
as cool. Craven, they bring him in. More multiversal stuff. Wanda sees him if she comes back to life.
Petro start tweaking. They like, they like this bitch. Stop, please.
Excuse me. I'm Craven.
Yeah, she Craven the Hunter. And he got an accent. Oh no, she gonna like no.
Craven the Hunter.
She like, what game are you guys playing? We don't want Wanda tweaking again. That's gonna be crazy.
What if that's like Kang's endgame? Like without jumping too far into it, like he brings the Sonyverse into the Marvel universe.
I actually, when you just said that, I was more so thinking, what if somehow he is just mad different people around in the last movie they do or whatever, and he's just like, look at your friends, the dead ones. Look at your friends, and just mad mother. Look at your friends, motherfuckers is
bodies is dropping. Look at your Iron Man from the moment he snapped appears like smoldering and smoking with the Infinity Gauntlet seared onto his hand. And he was just saying goodbye to Pepper, and he just flayed
right in that moment, and he just constantly in that moment, or like even some people, he like, look what you could have been, and you just a bum ass superhero. Look what you could have been. Just start fucking with people, and everybody just like, no, I don't want to be here anymore.
Look at you! You could have been a mother. And you're just a monster, and it just shows like her family in his hand.
Wanda just. And then she packs them, and that's
tries to pack.
We'll see.
Then she gets packed.
Oh man,
packed back.
The only way I feel like You know, it'd be crazy way to be, and we jumping ahead. We gonna get right back to it. But the only way they could probably pack Kang up, they gotta have Franklin Richards from the future come on and be like, "Boy, get your ass back, boy." He's like, "Granddad." I'm like, "Boy, get your ass back in the house." Doing that. God damn it! For Franklin Richards, a light skinned dude with a belt.
This is the second time he's brought up Franklin Richards.
Boy,
Franklin Richards is the
get your ass back in the house.
We talked about him in other videos, but Franklin Richards is the son of Reed Richards and Sue Richards, Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman. And because they have a child and both of their powers come from cosmic energy, their kid basically has control of cosmic energy, and he can create.
He's basically a god for the most part, yeah. But when we were talking about Blade, I am excited for Blade. I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but it doesn't matter.
When does it come out?
It comes out in November, so a year after Black Panther 2.
I'm surprised it's not coming out in October.
I know, right?
What if they make it more of a horror movie? That'd be kind of cool.
They already kind of went down that route with Doctor Strange a little bit, so I feel like it wouldn't be crazy.
It has like one good jump scare.
Yeah, when she was traveling through the like water and the mirrors and shit, I was like, oh no, that's some good shit. That was good. And she like crackled out of the mirror. I was like, good touch, nice. That was nice. I'm a little scared. Not gonna lie. So and this bitch strong, like you can't just like hit her.
So after Blade is what?
After Blade is Ironheart.
So if you haven't seen the Wakanda Forever trailer,
we just reacted to it, but you guys won't see it. It
actually confirms that Riri Williams will be Ironheart. You actually see it in the Wakanda Forever trailer. She carves out literally a heart made of metal out of whatever plate of armor she was working on. Yeah. For those who don't know, in the comics, Tony Stark steps away from being Iron Man, and he bestows upon Riri Williams, a genius level intellect, young black girl, basically gives her the keys to the Stark Kingdom and says, "You
go crazy."
Yeah, you continue being Iron Man, and she becomes Ironheart. Getting to actually see her full story from which will be touched upon in Black Panther, seeing it expanded on in a full series on Disney Plus.
I still don't see exactly why she was in Wakanda, but I do get
on scholarship.
Yeah, I do get
it's like
that
HBCU, but on crack.
Yeah, like a super
HBCU
with everything you
historically
fucking
black.
Yeah,
historically black.
The HBCG,
like the
historically black goats.
Yeah. So
goats.
She's gonna get her own series. It's gonna probably expand on her becoming Ironheart. She may even get the blessing from Pepper Potts to become Ironheart, or even the blessing from Tony Stark's daughter. Depending on how old she is at this point.
Do you think she go? Because I was thinking she was going to have a play in Armor Wars. But now I'm not really sure. Now that I'm seeing her in Wakanda and all that, I don't really know now. Because I thought
they talked about Armor Wars?
They said it was coming out. I don't know when it's coming out, but they did say it was
she's
coming out.
She's going to be a part of that, but
I was just thinking, is it going to be like how we said before, like her tech gets stolen or some shit like that?
I don't know if her tech gets stolen. It could be old Tony like designs.
Okay. Yeah, and then she just got to try to get him back.
To preserve the Stark name, especially if she like becomes like friends with the last remaining Starks. Yeah. She has like she can't let this little girl's father's name be dragged through the mud because his weapons are now in the hands of evil, which is why he became Iron Man in the first place.
And after Ironheart, we got Agatha
and the Coven of Chaos.
Coven of Chaos.
Yeah, that sounds dope.
Nuts.
So basically, my idea of that is Agatha gets a bunch of magic users, either coerces them, they themselves are evil, and she promises them some type of ability or power, or she tricks them into thinking that they're doing good. But I think she gets them to revive Wanda to get her power back. Because Wanda took her power, which is how she got the what was the tome called? The book?
The
something
book
damned?
of basically the Book of the Damned. That's basically what it is. Yeah.
But yeah, I think she's gonna trick a bunch of magic users or convince a bunch of magic users to try to bring Wanda back or find that temple and resurrect Wanda so she can get her powers back. And Wanda's powers in the first place.
But some people were saying Kang snapped her out of that before she got packed.
Oh, really?
Because it is just a rumor.
Well, she might not know that.
True. Yeah, she might not know. Be trying to summon her. She could summon something else.
Well, you keep saying Mephisto.
She
but
could.
That nigga never coming up.
I feel like they would have
too much of
to.
a problem.
Yeah, that's tough. And then it'd be tough. That's
On
a
top
tough
of
sell.
Kang and Mephisto.
But like, honestly, I know I talk about this all the time. But if they gonna really prep for Galactus, they need all the beef they need.
Well, they're not gonna get. They're not gonna. Mephisto isn't gonna show up and then disappear. You can't convince me.
Well, he can make you think he disappeared.
If Mephisto shows up, he's got to get packed. Same movie.
You think so?
What is Mephisto going to stick around and not fuck up every turn?
Yeah.
Like, how long is Mephisto going to lay in wait?
Not too long.
He's a master manipulator for real, for real.
But
like, he is Captain Gaslight.
He literally is. He's Captain
That's
Gaslight.
all he does is that. So.
And Mephisto is a tough sell for Disney. I feel like.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that they're not going to be able to touch on.
Yeah,
like he's literally the personification of the devil.
Yeah,
he steals souls, bargains for souls. They barely did anything with the Soul Stone and made it like a life for a life.
Yeah, so I was like,
so I just doubt
Disney. I don't think but they did. They are letting Deadpool go crazy whenever his movie.
Yeah, but
comes
he's
out.
not in the uni.
Yes, he is. He's going to be.
He's going to, but as of right now, he's not in the uni. So we don't know how Deadpool will manifest.
No, he got the rated R rating.
Yeah, but I'm saying we don't know how he's going to manifest, and just because he has the rated R rating, how far are they going to let that rated R go? Because there's different levels of rated R.
Yeah, he probably not. It ain't gonna be no fucking or anything.
Like, literally in the first Deadpool movie, he was getting
pegged. Yeah, he was getting.
Like, is that gonna stick?
Yeah, no, they not going.
That's what I'm saying. Just because it's rated R, Logan was rated R, but there wasn't too many.
Yeah, it was just more violent.
Niggas were dying.
Yeah,
and they were letting you know that they were dying. So.
I toned down on the pegging, I would say. Tone it down a little bit.
If you do that, you're ruining Deadpool.
Oh, come on. Just because you take the pegging out, that's nuts. That's crazy.
No other anti-hero but Deadpool would do that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's literally personified.
But I'm excited for Agatha as well. I'm excited for all of this shit. But I'm excited for Agatha because she was dope in WandaVision. And you already know she gonna get back. She gonna try to get her get back. Even if it's not on Wanda, she gonna get somebody.
Yeah.
She gonna do something to somebody. We might even get introduced to
but I think she dies in this movie.
You think she get packed? Yeah. That's yeah.
Because she's such a weird character.
Yeah. And the only reason she got this show right here is because she was just so fucking popular in WandaVision. Yeah, so I think Disney was like, yeah, we gonna need some of that. Yeah. And Feige was like, sure, why not? Fuck it. I got a story.
I can't imagine it being around.
It's probably just gonna be WandaVision season 2, maybe, in a sense.
And then what does that come out?
That comes out in winter of 23 or winter of 24.
Yeah. And then after that is
yes, sir. That boy.
The one.
Yeah, the one.
He who is him.
Yeah, he who is him.
That guy.
Yeah.
The best lawyer in town?
Yes, the best lawyer in town. A pretty good lawyer.
The Devils of Hell Kitchen.
Yep. Daredevil.
Matt Murdock, Daredevil, Born Again, which worries me. And I've talked about this before. Mm-hmm. The fact that it says Born Again makes me think that he might get switched out. I don't think Charlie Cox will be.
But why? I feel like they wouldn't be plugging him like this, Rick.
Then at that point, you would have to convince me. Then that would have to be the biggest change that they make to the Netflix storyline is the fact that he never officially became Daredevil. And like this is him being Daredevil for real. Like before then, he was a vigilante. But
he was the Devil Hell's Kitchen, but not
in the MCU. He never donned a red suit and became Daredevil. That's the only way Daredevil Born Again works. Either that or everything in Netflix happened, but he's been not Daredevil for years. And he decides to come back and become Daredevil once again.
I like that. Because especially how Daredevil ended, I guess that would make sense that he was like, yeah, I'm not doing this shit no more.
But see, it would and it wouldn't. Because it's like at the end of Daredevil, it ended with him putting Kingpin away for the last time.
Right, Kingpin was not in jail.
Yeah, this Kingpin is back out. So I feel like
that's what I was saying.
Maybe he finds out that Kingpin is on the loose again and decides.
And he's like, I gotta get this nigga. I gotta get back.
But at the same time, I feel like he would have already had like ears to the ground on Kingpin.
But that's what I was saying, Rick. I feel like
ears because he can't see.
Yeah, because he can't see anything.
Because he's blind.
I feel like
because he's fucking blind and he'll beat your favorite superhero in the hands.
In the hands, no powers. He's probably going
every time.
He's probably going to win. I feel like this is just going to be a version of it's gonna be similarities to the Netflix joint, but it's just gonna be a multiversal version of Daredevil. He gonna have certain similarities like the backstory with Kingpin and Elektra and all of that stuff. I think we're gonna get all of that stuff, but it's not gonna be the exact Daredevil from Netflix. That's what I think they're going to do. It's not going to be that one. That's why they're calling it Born Again, I feel like. Because it's going to be that one. Maybe even playing into your idea a little bit. A Daredevil that was like, yo, I'm not doing this no more. I'm tired of like fighting and being in the trenches all the time. And then something happens. Maybe Kingpin showing his face some more. And he's like, no, I can't let this slide. Like, this nigga got to go. Maybe. Type shit. Maybe. And I think that's the storyline they're going to go with. I think they're going to touch upon certain shit from the Netflix show because, again, similarities, but it's not going to be the same dude, though. I think it's going to be just, like I said, the only difference is the tint in his glasses. I feel like. What do you think? What you think? When does that come out?
I feel like that's made possible. I feel like that's impossible. Like in
Spring 24. Spring 24.
Playing spades.
And that's 18 episodes we get.
Oh, really?
So I might be right, because if we get 18 episodes, they're going to have to do a lot of explaining of shit. Like, they could say, like, maybe the Defenders didn't happen yet. Type shit. Like, maybe this Daredevil, like you said, is a little older.
I feel like to bring back the same actor and a lot of the same actors from the other shows, to be willing to take away from those strong storylines that made them popular.
But you're not, though, because there's similarities.
Yeah.
It's not going to be exactly the same, but
I feel like Defenders is a big turning point, though, so I can't see them being like the Defenders never happened.
But how would you explain that? Well, they are street level fighters.
The Defenders could happen, maybe just not what they did in Defenders. But I can't imagine Luke Cage and Daredevil by this point, and
especially if it's an older Daredevil.
Yeah, I can't imagine them not meeting up and beefing.
Because they are the street level crew. They are going to be the street level crew, so they probably had to.
And that comes out,
and they all in the same city.
That comes out in winter?
Spring 24.
Yeah, and then that rounds out the list with at least Phase 5 of this section. There's two others not on the list there, but
oh no, there's one more on the list here.
Yeah, I know there's one. I'm saying after that we get one more movie.
Yeah, one more movie,
and then 2 Avengers movies.
Well, I don't know what that one joint that wasn't here. Remember the extra one? That wasn't here. I don't know.
Thunderbolts?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a movie or a show.
That's a show.
That's going to be a show.
They're not making Thunderbolts a movie.
You don't think so?
No.
I feel like that'd be less time consuming to put in.
Because they've only introduced 2 characters from the Thunderbolts. Zemo. And General Ross.
U.S. agent, and Yelena. And the lady been recruiting them.
Yeah, but I can't see them having their own movie. That many personalities, and they're all side characters.
It's just an Avengers movie, basically. A very angry Avengers movie.
Because General Ross isn't built up enough for them to.
That's true. He's not. Yeah, that's true. And I guess a show you could dive more deep into. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, all right. I'm fine with that. I just really want to see it. I want to see what they do with this shit.
It's gonna be Marvel Suicide Squad, but after Daredevil,
after Daredevil,
and before Thunderbolts, is gonna be
Captain America,
New World
Order,
and I don't know what time are we at?
It's an hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah, so
an hour.
I guess if you edit out some of the quiet bits and stuff, I think it probably
we was kind of talking, but yeah, okay.
I'm saying like at most. I'm saying if there was like a large pause section of like 2 minutes or something like that. I'm saying at most we'd probably be going for like an hour straight.
Okay, yeah. So Captain America, and we'll briefly talk about the other 2 that wasn't on this list specifically, but real quick, Captain America: New World Order. Now after seeing the Wakanda Forever trailer, I feel like
it's a different meaning.
I feel like
they're dealing with the aftermath of, I feel like they're dealing with not only the aftermath of Black Panther 2, but all the other movies. And the world is coming to grips with how prominent superheroes and super powered beings and aliens,
mutants and aliens and all that shit is around.
No mutants yet. There's been no mutants in the regular universe. Only in the multiverse. There's been no mutants. You can't give me not one mutant that exists.
Yes, I can.
What's the one mutant that exists?
It's a spoiler.
One mutant.
You don't care?
Yeah. Well, spoiler.
Well, for you, Ms. Marvel is a mutant. They said it.
But she hasn't put a bracelet on.
No, she don't. It just activate her power that was already in her. She a mutant.
Is she a mutant or inhuman?
No, she's a mutant. They said it, and they played the X-Men theme song over when they said it.
What does the bracelet do then?
You didn't see my... I'll cut this out.
So the bracelet activates the X gene?
No, it's just for her specifically, but not everybody. They played the X-Men thing. I've been trying to dance around that because I didn't want to tell you because you hadn't seen it.
That's so stupid.
I think it's fire.
No, if she's a mutant, have her awaken her ability in a stressful situation like the X gene is supposed to be. Don't give her a bracelet that activates her genes.
Well, no,
that doesn't make sense.
The bracelet had power with it. It just activated the shit that was already in her, so she don't really. But
that's the thing. What is the point of the bracelet then?
To activate her shit because she wasn't in a stressful situation.
Mutant power? There's no other mutant that needs an object to awaken their mutant ability.
No, I'm sure. Like if she would have been like in a actual stressful situation, I feel like it would have got awakened.
But the show is stupid for giving her a bracelet to activate her.
I don't think so.
What is the point of it?
Because what other stressful situation? If she don't get the bracelet, the story don't progress. You didn't see it, but if she don't get it, the story don't go.
You can't see any other situation where the story happens without her finding that bracelet.
Not the story that they told, no.
So the bracelet is the big point. Were people after the bracelet?
Yes. And the bracelet helped her learn some stuff about her past, learn more about her abilities.
So the bracelet
and
doesn't give her abilities.
I don't think so. I think it just activated.
But she is indeed a mutant.
That's what they said. And they played the X-Men, the 97 X-Men theme over it.
I'm going to call cap on that.
I didn't want to... You got to watch the show. When you watch the show, you'll get it.
We can edit all this.
But,
I'm fine with that.
Well, I mean, that could... Well, spoilers. They probably don't want to know that. But... Yeah, I've been trying not to say that to you because you say certain shit. But
so at this point, after this cut, you seen a cut there. Mm-hmm. At this point, Steve has explained to me that there is officially one official mutant in the Marvel universe.
You just said it so definitively. I was like, no,
I don't agree with it.
Remember when I told you about when I had that theory when we talked about this before and the other thing. I discussed the mutants. That's where I was coming with it from. Yeah.
Then I've been told that
I feel bad because I didn't want to spoil.
Yeah, there's one mutant in the Marvel universe, and I don't agree with it. But
you gotta when you watch the show, you're not gonna feel that.
But it's fine. So mutants do exist. So So now mutants, they seem like they're a lot more uncommon in this universe.
I feel shitty. I wanted you to see it. That's exciting,
but
it's more exciting when you just see. When you see it, you're gonna be like, "This is fire." That's what you're gonna say.
That's fine.
Yeah, you're like, "This is dope."
But so it seems like mutants in this universe are a lot more uncommon. They're not as
no. It seemed like a newer thing that's happening. Well, we don't. Well, that's just her situation too.
Yeah.
We don't know about
mutants in general.
Yeah,
but who's awakened, who hasn't?
Yeah, because her situation was weird in the sense that motherfuckers were trying to get what her grandmother owned.
Yeah, basically. But not specifically dealing with her.
Yeah, they really didn't give a fuck about her besides they realized, we could use her to help us do what we need to do.
Yeah, so past that point, right?
Yeah, so they don't
mutants, So mutants are confirmed.
Yeah.
Wakandans and Atlanteans have beefed at this point or have beefed together.
You could even say Namor is a mutant, I guess, because he is in the comics, so you could kind of say he is, but it's whatever. Yeah, it's a stretch.
He's supposed to be the first mutant.
Supposed to be,
yeah. But so the idea that superpower beings, aliens, now mutants, and cosmic beings have come to Earth consistently
over the past 2 decades or decades,
and has destroyed places and killed hundreds, if not thousands, if not millions of people.
Let's just say the government gonna try to regulate something.
I can't imagine the government is sitting on their hands.
Yeah, no.
So they have something in the Black Ops. They have some plan, some secret weapon to deal with these superpower beings.
And it's probably super soldiers.
And what better man to stand in the way of them and their new world
black
order
man.
than unpowered. He has no abilities. All he has is grit and aggression. Yeah, he has the heart of Captain America. And his
being a good person,
his cybernetic super soldier friend,
and his little white boy home friend, his
White Wolf,
Wolf, his
as
boy,
called by the black.
Oh, he was in Wakanda. Oh, this gonna be some Black Panther shit for real, like some old 1960 shit.
Like the
Revolution, not the comic. It's gonna get brazy. Sam gonna start preaching, I'm a black man, goddammit. And then you gonna see Angela Bassett come up behind him. It's over. What is America gonna do with the Atlanteans, the fucking Wakandans, and Captain America?
And regular black people.
And just regular black. And Bucky, that's my man. He like, that's my man. It's like, I gotta roll with him. Like,
honestly, government.
I'm not even black. He like, technically, I'm an honorary black because I was in Wakanda.
They call me White Wolf.
Yeah, so.
How could you not roll with the niggas that call you White Wolf?
Bucky
with the vibranium arm? Yes, sir.
Oh, please, Marvel. I know that's a little crazy, but please.
Paints it black.
Oh my god! It's Malcolm X stitched into it.
I know. I just got the X on it.
Oh, just the X on it. Oh my god, yo, Marvel.
Give it like this.
Because I don't see other on another end, they could go with like a Hydra Cap situation. Mm-hmm. Not Sam, of course, but maybe an alternate version of Cap. Kang could even be like, here, let me sprinkle this nigga in here, see what happens. Let's just see what happens if I throw this nigga in here. But I would really like to see something like that happen. We only kind of came up with that because we just seen the Wakanda Forever trailer. Mm-hmm. But before when we talked about it,
I'm super excited. Mm-hmm. I just have an image of Sam, the most regular guy in the most unregular situations, other than Hawkeye.
Yep.
And even Hawkeye has a special ability.
Yeah, Hawkeye, he's deadly accurate. Yeah.
But Sam don't have none of that. He just got grit and heart. Right, and he's getting beat by like superpower beings or like
super soldiers, whatever,
or something. He's fighting 5 of them at a time. He's getting worked, maybe getting a broken rib, a hurt arm, or something.
His wing a little broke. Yeah,
and they like pause after beating his ass to step back to kind of like assess the situation
to see if he down.
Yeah, and he just like gets up, like struggles to stand up, gets on one knee, then finally stands up, like hurting, breathing real heavy with the one arm down, like protecting himself, and he's just like, I can go all day. Like, man,
yes,
let's go.
Yeah, that's got to be the trailer. That's got to be the trailer. Just 5-second trailer of him getting up, his arm broke. I could go all day, man.
And then just with the broken arm.
It's actually the New World Order. It's so many ways they could go with it because obviously Sam is a black man in America. He's now Captain America as well, which I'm sure people are going to be frowning upon.
He's not the first black Captain America.
He's not. He was
very tight when he didn't know about him.
Yeah. He's not the first black Captain America.
And took Winter Soldier's arm.
He did.
How you think he got that metal arm?
I was saying.
For freezies? Nah, he paid that debt.
Yeah, he did pay that debt.
Spun it back in blood. He was like, last time I seen you,
I took that with me. And Bucky was like, what? Like, what you say? He's like, yeah, I know. You don't gotta know. I know, nigga.
You was whole when I met you.
I was gonna say this. Ooh, a nigga take your arm and call you Quarterman is nuts. I was gonna say it's so many different angles they could go. Rick killed himself on that one. It's so many different angles they could go with that because mutants a lot of times in the comics you could argue are black people with their struggles.
They're a discriminated
race. So and people liken that to the black struggle, which understandable.
Well, that's what Stan Lee made.
That's what he based it upon. Without
Malcolm X and Magneto.
Yeah, and Dr. King and Professor X. Yeah. That dynamic.
How do I feel about that because Magneto is the cooler character.
Well, cool. If we're talking about cool, Malcolm X is probably cooler. If we talk about cool, now, viewpoints and stuff, that's
neither of them really work. You gotta kind of like that. Mutants only really get shit done when them niggas come together. Yeah,
it's rare though. It's not that don't happen all the time. That's only if like Professor X got to see talking ain't working. Let's get to it. You're right, bro. Let's just get to it.
That's usually when he can walk. And he got the helmet.
Oh yeah, that's what he's done playing around. But New World,
that's when he's like, kill yourself.
Oh no, Professor X is good that he's not a bad guy, because like he could literally
Killgrave like 2.0.
Yeah, because he could literally look at you.
You don't need pheromone, none of that shit.
Nah, he like you want to walk off that bridge, don't you? Yeah, and then you like, yeah, I do.
That. He's like, die, and their brain just shuts off.
Yeah, and then they just. Imagine you about to beef a nigga. He in a wheelchair, you about to beef him, and he just whispers, die. And you just fade out. Oh my god.
My consciousness is you just see your mind manifesting his hands cover your eyes.
Oh no.
You just sleep now?
I'm your god. I'm your god now. Now that's a nasty Professor X. Please don't do that. That's scary as fuck. Please don't do that.
Professor X is a problem.
Yeah, Demon Professor. Well, in the X-Men 97 cartoon.
He almost died.
I almost died. In the X-Men 97 cartoon that they bring him back, Magneto's in charge of the X-Men, so we might get Demon Professor X.
On the Demon time?
Yeah, we might get Demon Time Professor X in that, since we're speaking of it. But in Captain America New World Order, Rick and I are super excited about that because there's so many different ways they could go with that. It could be, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the mutants being the last straw. Like mutants existing, and then the scroll shit, we don't know what's going to happen with that. Mutants existing, being like regular people, and the government is just like, okay, no. We might even get some like kind of like questionable shit, like let's round them up type shit.
It'll be what Civil War was in the comics, maybe for New World Order, where they basically are registry.
Yeah,
instead of the
Civil War was
the Sokovia Accords, where they were trying to make the Avengers basically a weapon of the world, the UN. And this one, it could be, if you have an ability, you got to sign this registry. Like, we got to know who you are,
what you could do, your power level,
how to fight you,
what your weaknesses and all that shit. If you don't know, we'll do tests on you. Don't worry. And then I feel like Sam would be like, "This is wrong. Yeah. We shouldn't do it.
We ain't trying to get you. We know what you can do.
And then
punch,
fly. And that's just because of the wing. Yeah.
We got a dude who could do that off strength.
And Sam could just be like, "This feels a lot like slavery type shit."
You already know.
And then he make a phone call, or Bucky make a phone call, like, "Yo, fam," you don't know who it is. He like, "Fam, we got a little trouble." Yeah, pull up real quick. Sam like, "Why you talking like that?" He like, "Just you'll see in a second." And then just mad Wakandan planes come
flying humpback widows with Namor on the back.
No, I just can't imagine Sebastian Stan doing this, but he just like, yeah. He is a Brooklyn boy, so he could.
Drivey ass Brooklyn boy.
He could pull that off.
He jumped someone who parents he spun the block on.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He'll say you're,
and then
we got another one.
Yeah, we just see mad Wakandan ships just dropping down. And that could be the end of the movie for real.
Yeah.
And that shit right there. Motherfuckers are like, no, wait.
What's the New World Order?
Wait.
Yeah. It was like Wakandan and Namor just said, we want the United States.
Yeah, like this is dead ass wrong.
Yeah, this is Wakanda, part 2.
People
extended.
People with ability shouldn't be treated this way. And then the government be like, well, what if we don't stop? Type shit. Like, what you gonna do? Like, what you talking about? And then,
right here.
Oh man, I'm super excited.
And
about
then
that.
After that, though, when does that come out?
That comes out
end of the year, right? Or close to?
Yeah, that's closer to the end of it. Oh no, May 24.
Oh, 2024?
Yeah, it is 2024, so it's 2 years away, but
and then
still.
After that is Thunderbolts.
Which we talked about a little bit.
Marvel Suicide Squad,
yeah.
Honestly.
Which I think would be cool. I'm
they'll be
interested
murdering
in
people.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll have a problem.
They probably gonna get a pretty high rating too.
To wrap this video up though, they did release 2 Avengers titles. Yes, Avengers Kang Dynasty. That's already crazy. So that's more than one Kang. That's an empire of Kangs. So
with different range of abilities and all that shit.
So the multiverse Kangs, it sounds like they've got their squadron.
They might, it might be a situation where they're like, yo, I'm getting tired of these niggas like picking us off and shit, or trying to. Let's just get rid of them, and then we do what we go do. Yeah. And then
it's like, but what if I want this multiverse?
Right. I feel you.
We can fight after that.
Yeah, we'll get to it. Let's get rid of these niggas.
Yeah.
once they're gone, it's free game. Like he's like the one with the stars and stripes don't even got powers, bro. Come on, come on, man. Like, come on, man. It's good.
So at that point, do you think that's when they introduced Fantastic Four? Is in the Kang Dynasty? Is that like blue colorway?
Fantastic Four is supposed to start Phase 6, I think. I think they said that.
So
I think Fantastic Four is supposed to start Phase 6.
And so Kang Dynasty obviously is going to deal with Kang, whether they kill him in that movie.
So I mean, I know I said it like 3 times, or we might actually see Franklin Richards in that.
I don't think we're going to see him, but Kang is going to get dealt with one way or the other in that movie.
In that movie.
The movie that I'm more worried about is Secret Wars.
Yep.
Secret Wars. Guess who's a major component in Secret Wars? Miles motherfucking Morales. So
it's a lot more in Phase 6 that's supposed to happen that they didn't announce yet.
So if Secret Wars is existing, by this point they better figure out a Miles situation, a live action Miles.
So my Spider-Man's Amazing Friends theory might be wrong then.
No,
that might not be true.
Yeah.
Or they might do a different version with just Miles is instead of Iceman is Miles.
They could just be Miles in his Amazing Friends.
Tom did say he don't want to do this shit no more.
And it's a young Miles. He finds by this point it could be more mutants.
Could be more mutants, yeah. So it could be what I said, just instead of.
And then by this point, Ms. Marvel is a big hero. Which the only reason I bring that up because in the comics, Miles Morales looks up to Ms. Marvel, which I don't know why.
And she would get
honestly,
bigger.
He puts in more work, but
we don't know about MCU. We don't know.
We don't know. I'm talking about the comics.
Yeah, comics. Yes.
Comics. Miles gets down.
Yeah, comics, yes.
He like but this.
MCU, she got a head start.
Yeah.
She obviously gonna be bracking. She gonna have a Captain Marvel cosign. That's a big deal. Unless Captain Marvel get packed at some point.
I just feel like I just don't want to see him geek over Miss Marvel. I just hate
you don't want to see it.
I hate it every time. Out of all the heroes, him geeking
they
over
might
Ms.
do
Marvel.
more so because they probably gonna be. Well, we don't know. That's 2 years from now.
Yeah. You was about to say that because they're closer in age?
Yeah, but
we don't know who they'll cast as Miles.
Yeah.
And how old they'll be.
What if they just extended the Amazing Friends and it was Tom, Miles, Iceman, and stuff? Like it's just a group. Like that nigga got a group now. And then he pull up and then Sam is like you got friends and shit now?
Yeah, disgusting. He did get 2v1.
Yeah, he just like
him and Winter Soldier got worked over by a young, inexperienced Peter Tingle as Spider-Man.
Imagine a big a big either Kang Dynasty or Secret Wars. Peter pull up with his folks,
with his gang,
and Sam is just like.
And imagine he's like, imagine Miles is like, well, what do we do here? He's like, it's fine. This is the first time I fought with other spider people. He was like, just follow my lead. Yeah,
just like I got you. He's like, I'm Peter 1, you Peter 2. And then Miles, he's like Bob Miles. He's like, just listen to me, man.
Don't worry about it. Now flip my hand. What? Flip my hand.
Yo, yes. Oh my God, bro. I'm getting hot. That's great, yo.
And after all that, he was like, I'm Peter 1. You're Peter 2.
He's like,
I'm Miles.
He's like, Bob Miles. He's like, I know, just flip my hand, go. What? Flip my hand, go.
Throws him, and then he just gets launched.
He like, Miles, hit him. Whoever just start throwing him.
You just see his fist electrifying.
And it's like, okay, and then you see Firestorm, Iceman.
Yeah.
He's like, they're like, ascend, my amazing friends. Imagine Tom just really settling into the leadership role and just like, yo, we gotta make this happen. Yeah, he's like, yo, we gotta make this happen.
Iceman like getting punched, he breaks apart, and it's like, oh my God, Iceman, he just reforms running.
Oh yeah, they like,
oh my, it was like, he can do that.
Yeah, he does that all the time.
He's a mega level.
Like, so
it's like, what does that mean?
No, what if like
don't worry about it.
If they get Cole Sprouse to do it, like he's like he breaks up and everybody's getting scared. And then he reforms. He's like, I was just playing with y'all. And then he's like, he's like, I was just messing with y'all. And then he keep beefing.
In this form, I don't even need to breathe.
And they looking, they just like,
why are you telling me?
Oh, the interactions. Yeah. We don't know who else is gonna get introduced over time. I'm sure it's gonna be a lot more characters, but Blade and Spider-Man.
Namor sending out streams of water, and then you just see Iceman touches it. And
and he starts sliding on that motherfucker.
Oh man.
Oh my God. And then the Fantastic Four, of course, which my boy from You Might Be Mr. Fantastic, him like, Sue. He gotta do it. He has to do it one time. He has to do some weird shit one time. He has to, bro. He has to be a slightly eccentric, weird Mr. Fantastic, or it's not gonna. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. If my boy from You is Mr. Fantastic, he has to be weird in some form or fashion. Not bad, not disgustingly like in the You show, but just enough where you like this nigga. Something wrong with him. Something a little wrong with him.
But yeah, in the Secret Wars, usually it's heroes versus heroes, or heroes versus people who people thought was heroes and they're not. So that'll be a big old battle, kind of like Civil War, but on a larger scale.
And maybe Kang's last stitch effort
was to manipulate heroes or bring over bad versions of heroes. Imagine it's like a mirror match.
Ooh, then we could get Hydra Cap in that situation where it's Chris Evans, but with the US agent,
but he's Cap in that universe. Like he won. He was like, last time I seen you,
Secret Wars, you gotta have Chris Evans as Hydra Cap.
Nah, I feel like
if you go,
I feel like it'd be more fire if his U.S. agent as Cap. Like they think it was like, oh, it's Cap, and he turns around and his U.S. agent, he was like, and they be like, what are you doing? He's like, last time I seen you, I killed you. You know?
Oh, damn, yeah.
And then he regained Cap title in that moment.
Yeah.
Instead of them beating him and winning and breaking his arm.
What else you think they would do?
Crazy.
Evil, with just evil versions of
Venoms.
Venoms. Oh,
Venoms.
What if Kang just released a bunch of
Venoms? You got Doctor Dooms.
Oh man.
What if you get a good Doctor Doom?
No, not a good Doctor Doom.
A good Doctor Doom would be kind of dope. He'd be powerful.
He would be powerful, but
well, all right. So,
man, we've been going. This is a whole. This ain't 0.5. It's 0.5, but this ain't a half.
We gave y'all a double upload.
Yeah.
But at this point, this wraps up our theories on Marvel. If you want to hear more about what we think,
guys, we're gonna be talking about this forever. So
if you want to hear more about what we think, let us know. Let us know on our socials. Let us know on this video. Let us know on anything pertaining with this video. We'll give you more. We'll make more. We'll give you like videos on specific movies or specific shows about certain characters.
We're gonna keep on reacting to trailers as they coming. Shit, and we love you guys.
Yeah, no, we love you. And subscribe, like, hit the bell.
Yeah.
Check out our TikToks.
Yeah, check out our TikToks.
Bye.
Peace.